Alonso, and he will be there at the Club World Cup, an important part of the season. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, we mentioned managers, many things to say, from Carlo Ancelotti to Xabi Alonso, Hansi Flick, but also something to add on Jeremie Frimpong, Tijjani Reijnders. Let's jump into it together. It's a big day for managers, big day for Real Madrid, for Brazil, also for Barcelona. Let me start with Real Madrid update, because today we had the here we go, something already I've been telling you for months, and last week I was confirming you the timing and also the confidence of Real Madrid to have Xabi Alonso as their head coach at the FIFA Club World Cup, due to start mid-June, and now I'm in the position to confirm that Xabi Alonso will be there. Xabi Alonso will be the manager of Real Madrid. We know that. It's a here we go. Everything is agreed. The coaching staff, the salary, the length of the contract, 3 years, the summer plan. So everything is okay. The contracts are ready. Xabi Alonso can be considered the new head coach of Real Madrid. And Xabi Alonso has agreed also in terms of timing, and same for Bayer Leverkusen, to make the deal happen for Xabi to be the head coach of Real Madrid at the Club's World Cup. There were 2 options, Xabi Alonso or Santiago Solari as interim coach, and then Xabi to start end of July to become the new coach of Real Madrid, but Xabi Alonso will arrive immediately. The confidence reported in the last 48 hours becomes reality. So Real Madrid, and they also want Trent Alexander-Arnold to be part of their squad at the Club's World Cup, now get their new coach, Xabi Alonso, and he will be there at the Club World Cup, an important part of the season for Real Madrid. Why they wanted to accelerate that strong? Because the season has been poor in terms of trophies, so Real Madrid really want to go all in for the Club World Cup, want to win the Club World Cup, and want to start this new project of Xabi Alonso in the best way possible. So with the new head coach ready to sign all the documents, it will be official very soon, and then to be the new coach of Real Madrid from the Club World Cup. Who is leaving is Carlo Ancelotti, because Carlo Ancelotti has signed as new Brazil head coach. One more story confirmed. I was telling you in the recent days how strange has been this story, because Ancelotti had a verbal agreement done with Brazil. Then you remember 2 weeks ago, the timing of that story was not the best in terms of dealing with Real Madrid. Real Madrid wanted to dictate the exit process of Carlo Ancelotti, and let me say that Real Madrid were successful in that, because Florentino Perez and Real Madrid never had any problem with Ancelotti himself. The issue was between the Brazilian Federation and Real Madrid on the exit process for Carlo Ancelotti. Real Madrid wanted maximum respect till their Clásico, so till the end of La Liga title race, and then to see what happens. Then, now, with El Clásico lost by Real Madrid, the green light arrived to proceed, and so Carlo Ancelotti, new head coach of the Brazilian national team. The staff is being prepared. Ancelotti started calling the federation to prepare the list of the players for the beginning of June, because Ancelotti will say goodbye in a special way, as he deserves, to Real Madrid fans. It's going to be a legendary farewell for Carlo Ancelotti, with Real Madrid fans prepared to say goodbye to the coach who won the most titles in the history of Real Madrid with 15, so an incredible legend. And then, important to mention, then Carlo Ancelotti from the end of May, beginning of June, will start working for Brazil. So the end of another saga, despite some moments where the reports were like, okay, it's over, okay, the deal is off. The deal was on the verge of collapsing, but never called off, because Ancelotti really wanted to take this opportunity. Ancelotti was never negotiating with any Saudi club. Ancelotti was never taking into consideration any Saudi proposal, with maximum respect for Saudi, but Ancelotti wanted to be at the World Cup, wanted to take this opportunity with Brazil, was already close to Brazil 2 years ago, and now he will have the possibility to be at the World Cup with the Seleção, and so the story is confirmed. Carlo Ancelotti will lead Brazil at the World Cup in 1 year. On the other side of the La Liga, we have to mention Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick is doing a wonderful job at Barcelona, 4 Clásicos, 4 wins, Copa del Rey, Supercopa, La Liga is coming, so excellent job by Hansi Flick this season on his first season at Barcelona, and the new contract is done. Everything is done. Everything is agreed. It will be signed right after La Liga title race is officially over. So it's just a matter of days, just a matter of short time, and then Hansi Flick will put pen to paper. But his agent, Pini Zahavi, already prepared the contract, agreed every detail of the contract. One more season from 2026 to 2027, because Hansi Flick never wanted to have too long contracts. Hansi Flick is not obsessed about 5-year deals, salary, and all of this. Be happy. Enjoy what he's doing. This is the priority for Hansi Flick, and now the agreement is completed. So Flick 2027 is reality, and that's a wonderful job for Barcelona, because they started planning for the summer transfer window, for the future plans with Hansi Flick, and the contract is also ready. It will be official this month in May. Everything is agreed. Hansi Flick 2027. Excellent news for Barca. Then, guys, we know Barca are one of the clubs looking for right backs, not because they want to replace Jules Koundé, but because they need one more player in that position, even if Eric Garcia is doing very well. But Barca started exploring the right backs market. Another club exploring the right backs market is Liverpool. And I can confirm what I told you last week. Liverpool are in contact for Jeremie Frimpong. There are contacts ongoing. He's a strong name on the list to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is going to play for Real Madrid next season. Jeremie Frimpong is appreciated. Liverpool believe that the price is a fair price, something around 35-40 million euros, if we include also the solidarity payment to make in this kind of cases also with the release clause. So Liverpool believe that the price is good. The player is very good. So they are now discussing to understand how the clause works. The clause can be paid in installments. So Liverpool are taking several informations on the release clause of Jeremie Frimpong, but there is interest from Liverpool and interest also from Jeremie Frimpong. He's Dutch, the coach is Dutch. There are several Dutch players at Liverpool, Virgil van Dijk, Ryan Gravenberch, so the attraction is there between Liverpool and Frimpong. Now, conditions are set to be discussed again in more round of talks in the next days, but for sure Jeremie Frimpong is one of the options on the list at Liverpool to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold. Then we will be following all the rest of the story in the upcoming days and weeks. I will keep you posted on Jeremie Frimpong. Then, guys, mentioning Dutch players, we can confirm the report from the Telegraph today. Tijjani Reijnders is in the short list of Hugo Viana, new Manchester City director at Manchester City. So Reijnders is really appreciated by Man City. He's a player they really like. My understanding is that Manchester City this summer want to sign a number 10 and a number 8, so an offensive midfielder and a creative player. That's why Florian Wirtz is the dream target, but Bayern are still the favorites on this deal. That's why Gibbs White is a player they consider a lot internally at Manchester City in terms of number 10. Tijjani Reijnders as number 8 is seen as a fantastic solution. But for AC Milan, he's a really important player. The price will not be a little, because I see some reports on the price, but for Milan, the price of Tijjani Reijnders would be a really huge price, and it's yet to be seen whether Milan want to sell the player or not. So the Reijnders story is one to watch for sure, because there is City interest. But the price is not going to be something easy, because for Milan, Tijjani Reijnders is an absolutely crucial player. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Xabi Alonso, Carlo Ancelotti, Hansi Flick, but also Frimpong, Reijnders. I wait for your opinion here in comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio.